Today I'm be showing you the largest compilation of Quintessence locations compiled by anyone so far. I've checked online, nobody has a larger list than me. I'm only missing one, and if you know where that one is, if you provide the location first to provide it, we'll get a shout out in the pinned comment for this video, and when I do the updated video, you get a shout out in that as well. So moving on, we are going to be showing all but two, because two of them, the first one is in the tutorial, you can't miss it, and the second one you get automatically when you beat the boss PETA very early in the game. So now let's get into all the other locations that you actually have to search. Our next Quintessence can be acquired by going to the Vestige of Chabu, or however you pronounce that, checkpoint. Just follow the way I go. Right here you will have a boss battle if you remember it, or if you haven't encountered it yet, but in any case your Quintessence is located right there. Our next Quintessence can be located in the Fen checkpoint. We have our first bonfire, we have the tree leading to the Vestige. You're going to come down the tree, you're going to hang close to this fence, then you're going to go in between these two buildings and just follow the path to the end, and there is the Quintessence. Our next Quintessence can be got right after fighting the Ruiner mini boss on the bridge. We also have the Lightkeeper. You'll have a Lightkeeper encounter right after this as well. This is also right past the Fidge Gorge section. You can start at the Fidge checkpoint. So we're going to come through here, and this will be the Light Reaper encounter. Now when you get to this point, we're going to go up the hill. And in this room, there is going to be a big head mini boss, and your Quintessence is right on the tree. Our next Quintessence can be got shortly after defeating the Spurned Progeny boss. So this is the huge giant that fills up the room with lava. Shortly after beating him, you'll get a Vestige. Now beyond that, you'll reach this room just momentarily after. This room is very notable because of the tree, and it has a fire sorcerer you encounter for the first time with a bunch of little fire dudes. So right here, if you're in shifted mode, you can grab your next Quintessence. Our next Quintessence can be got in the Burning Village. So this is right before the Spawn Prodigy boss. You can take the Vestige right before there. This is a very notable landmark where you have this fire tree, and you have to come up here. This is mission path. So we're going to come up here, we're going to come up top, and I'll show you the rest of the path. Now in this room, you're gonna have to shift, but it should be, yep, right there. Our next one can be got by taking the Bell Room checkpoint and using the Pilgrim Room key. So eventually you will reach this point. There will be a boss directly ahead. We are going to take this path instead. Now, where I show you in a moment, you can also get a hidden boss fight, which I have on my channel. And that is a fairly tough fight actually, that's pretty fun to do. And also it unlocks the Dark Crusader class as part of the side quest to unlock the Dark Crusader class, so little nice little bonus you get for doing that. But for our health item, we want to go into shift form. I'm just going to hold the lamp for a second, and then you'll drop down right there. Then you're going to jump across to this platform, and then you just have to defeat one of those succubuses dudes and a little army. As you can see directly north where all the dudes are hanging, there is one right there which you can collect after the battle. Our next one can be got in Kingriv Reap. Eventually you'll get the key, I believe, from the captain in the main hub. Once you get to the second section of Kingriv Reap, you're going to have this path. Now this is main mission path. You'll drop down and you'll activate this. This will take you back to the main vestige. So what you actually want to do instead is just turn around and drop down, and right here, now you can collect it. Our next Quintessence can be acquired after reaching the Tower of Penance. Now you also need the Abbey key as stated. It will be in the description, the video link for that. Use the Abbey key right here. You can also use the Abbey checkpoint to backtrack to this location. And inside there'll be 2 rafts, and there is your Quintessence. Our next Quintessence can only be acquired after defeating the boss of the Tower of Penance. So after you defeat him, you'll have access to this area. Then you want to shift and come over here. You'll climb this ladder, climb that ladder, and just go around the corner, and that's what you have to fight. Those are the guys guarding the Quintessence. Our next Quintessence can be got from the Nest Vestige. After defeating the Holy Crow, I believe it is, you're going to come this way and just follow the path. Just FYI, if you go up, that is one of the 5 lights that you need to cleanse. No, surprise. Thought monkeys would be chasing me. Okay, so once you reach this point, you're going to have a little puzzle. I forget exactly where it is to solve this one, whether it's around to the left or around to the right. Just follow the vein and you can get it done. Next, you'll come in this room, and to the left you have a rebirth crystal, and on the north path we have a little big face dude. But right over here is what you want, your Quintessence. Our next Quintessence can be got in the mines. You are going to need the Sunless Skin key. I have a video link in the description on how to acquire that key if you need. So you just open that door with the key. You're going to head down this ladder, just follow the path. Now, if you are in Umber mode, you will have one of those head dudes over here. But, actually, I didn't kill him yet on this one. So, as you can see, he's right there. And the Quintessence is right here. Our next quintessence can be got in the lower part of the mines. Once you reach the point of having these two platforms, all you're going to do is follow this path. And it is right there at the end. You're simply going to drop down, move one or two platforms, and at the end you'll have a little mini battle and can collect the quintessence. Our next quintessence can be got in the top floor of the Empyrean castle. There also is an Empyrean vestige you can use to easily backtrack to this castle. We also have a secret boss fight, FYI, if you interact with this. I've already killed it. So let's get on to the quintessence. And I forget exactly where it is. Is it? Is that it? There you go. Right there is your quintessence. For our next quintessence, we're going to use the same landmark, the chamber in the Imperial Castle. This time, we're going to go back into the courtyard. Now, all you want to do is when you reach this point, just go along this path right here, and as you can see right there, you just keep moving platforms so you get all the way to the gazebo type structure at the end and collect the quintessence. For our next quintessence, we're going to use the Empyrean checkpoint. You have to get the Empyrean key to open that door, but you might have missed the quintessence on the left. So we have the Empyrean key on the right, and we have the quintessence on the left. So you take the right path, you get the key. You take the left path, at the end you get the quintessence. And if you're quick, you can just run in and grab it. Our next quintessence can be acquired after defeating the Light Reaper and the Iron Wayfarer. So now you're going to make your way into the castle. We're going to come up here, just follow the path. You're going to have to do a little puzzle over here. You just pull one, drop down, pull the other, move back around. Also have a checkpoint over on the right. Just going to run past this booth. So when we get to the top over here, if we go to the right, we have a boss. And if we come over here, we have a ladder. Climb the ladder, there is another head, small area, boss fight, mini boss fight, and you also have your quintessence in the back corner. Our next quintessence is located in the final castle right before the final two bosses. So you're going to rotate the tower. It's right by the sorcerer that you only destroy once, the crystal one. Then you're going to rotate your tower so the starting room looks like this. You should have your staircase goes up, which never changes, but make sure in the background that platform goes across. Once you have it lined up, you'll follow this path. Now from here, you're going to walk across on this. You're going to actually have to go into shift mode, but you're going to take that one and then you're going to move it so it goes over here. Then you'll jump across and grab the quintessence. Our next quintessence can be got in Brahma's Castle. So basically at the start of the castle, when you first enter it, this room, Just come over here and you can shift through this fire. After shifting through the fire, be advised there is a sorcerer up top, and you're going to make your way over here. You do have a checkpoint if you did take a lot of damage during that fight. Then you're going to make your way outside. Here we have a lift. Quickly step on it and then step off, so you remain on this floor and the lift goes down. That will allow you to grab this Quintessence, which will actually land up top right there.